Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and this is our daily show. We're going to be covering prize picks, and we've got 6 games on the slate today, the NBA slate for February 28th, Wednesday. We've got a lot of good plays on the board already, and we've still got some plays that are active from last night. If you didn't check out last night's video, we'll have it attached at the end of this video, so you can mix and match these plays with last night's plays if you like what we're getting into, obviously. If you've never tried Prize Picks, use our promo code at the bottom of the screen and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. They're just going to double what you put on. So if you deposit the whole 100, you'll get 200 to play with. Just make sure you put that code in and they'll hook you up with that deal. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll want notifications on just so you can jump on these plays before they get bumped or removed. But on top of that, we've been dropping slips to our YouTube community section daily. So get a little bit of chalkboard, maybe some underdogs, some prize picks. So make sure you're subscribed and you can take advantage of some of those free slips. And if you guys are stoked about today's slate, just make sure you hit that like button. Let's get the vibe right and get this sweep going. Before we get into these plays, I just wanted to quickly tell you guys a little bit more about our Discord as well. We've been kind of on a heater lately in the Discord. The community has really turned a corner. Look at all these chalkboard plays. Your boy Rich went nuts with chalkboard yesterday. But we're working as a community to just come together, and it's been awesome. You know, we try to get our best plays to you guys in the videos. We're not the type of channel that says these are some picks, but if you want the best picks, come to our Discord. That's not how we do it. It just happens to be that as the day goes on, we're still working. We just don't make a video every hour when the board updates. So in our Discord, we work together as a community. When we come across plays that we like, we drop them in Discord and we build out slips together, and it's been great lately. The last couple of days, everyone's been cashing. So if you guys want to come check out our Discord, it's about 50 cents a day. There's a link in the description of the video. Just go through Discord and make sure that you go up to server subscriptions and subscribe. It'll unlock all the channels for you. It's just been so much fun, honestly, because we've been finding some success lately. And on top of that, we've been getting into esports at night. So it's kind of become our routine. We do our slips for the NBA and other, daily sports. And then at night, when we're kind of wrapping up the NBA slate, we start getting into these League of Legends plays and whatnot. So it's a lot of fun. If you do end up joining, make sure you hop into the community chat. Let us know you're new, and we'll kind of show you around. The community will welcome you. It's just really good vibes, no drama. There's no jerks in our Discord. We don't tolerate that kind of stuff. Everyone's just super cool to each other. It's like a family in there. So definitely come check us out. And if that's your type of thing. So cool. And then last thing before we get started, I just wanted to tell you guys once again, Chalkboard's been really stepping it up. It's another sports betting platform, and the thing that is different about Chalkboard is you set your own lines. So if you guys like getting into demon plays and goblin plays like I do, I don't really do the goblins so much, but I love the demon plays because I love taking a shot on a much higher multiplier. Well, on Chalkboard, you can set just about any prop that they have on there. You can adjust it. So this Vince Williams Jr. play, 4.5 assists, one of the plays I'm going with today. I could bump that up to 6.5, 5.5, whichever I feel, and it'll increase my multiplier. So you can not only do that now, they have bets as low as $1, but they also added the shield play, which is like a flex play or an insured play. So you don't have to hit every pick on your slip anymore to cash, and you set your own lines. So I love on the shield play, I've been able to make the max multiplier you can get on a protected play or an insured play is 65x, but then if you go 5 of 6, it's going to be 25x and so on. So the value is just there. There's no other platform right now that is doing what Chalkboard is doing. If you're interested in signing up, just go through the link in the description of the video and make sure you use code BACKDOOR, and they'll match your first deposit as well up to $100. So $100 gets you $200. But once you get in there, you'll see Chalkboard is doing things differently, and I'm obsessed right now. And it is iOS only for the time being, but they have the Android version that's going to be dropping on March 18th. So sit tight if you don't have an iPhone. And I talked to them today. They're working on the desktop version. They have all sorts of new things they're going to be implementing. So definitely jump on Chalkboard. It's a great platform. All right, guys. So let's get into these plays. The plays we're going with today, I'm going to be covering Scotty Barnes over 15.5 rebounds and assists, and Vince Williams Jr. over 4.5 assists. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, I'm going to be taking D'Angelo Russell for over 5.5 assists and Ayo Dosunmu for over 1.5 threes. I think it's Ayo.
All right. Ayo. All right. So let's get started with this Scotty Barnes play. We take a look at this over under here. We got a 239.5 over under with the Mavericks favored by 3. So should be a close game. We got a nice high scoring game. Definitely going to be getting a lot more pieces than just Scotty Barnes in this game. And we'll be dropping all those plays to our Discord. But yeah, so let's hop over to Outlier. And I'm sorry, it's the wrong one. It's Vince Williams. All right, so Scotty Barnes just went nuts. He just went for 12 rebounds and 12 assists against Indiana. If you look at his last 7 games, he's gone over this 5 times, and the 2 games that he didn't hit, he missed it by 1 rebound or 1 assist. So I love this play. The matchup is great. We've got Dallas is 22nd in rebounds allowed and 19th in assists allowed. So killer matchup for him. I don't need to go too crazy with explaining to you. I know you already know who Scotty Barnes is. He's the face of the Toronto Raptors, and the dude is an absolute stud. He's got like a 2K physical build. He's averaging about 35 minutes per game, just 1.9 fouls per game over the last 10 games. So he's not getting in foul trouble. You don't have to worry about his minutes being reduced because of fouls. And he's been really turning it up. Jordy we were talking about him earlier, and he's trying to really step things up post All-Star break. He said that he wants to average a triple-double, and then he goes out and goes for 24 rebounds and assists and gets himself a triple-double. So I'm staying in the flames with him here. Things have been looking great, and so yeah, I feel great about this play. If we hop over to Daily Grind for this play, they do have this favor to go over. They have it at a 52.46% odds to hit the over. They have it at a minus 130. Earlier, they did not have this juiced so high. We took this in our underdog slip as well for our underdog video, which is out there. If you play underdog, you can go check that video out. But I was like shocked. I'm like, why are they favoring this to go under? This does not make sense. But anyways, yeah, they have it at 52.46% odds to hit the over at a minus 130, super juiced. The lowest odds on here would be Caesars at a minus 121, but even they're favoring it to go over. So feeling really good about this play. If we jump into my next play, Vince Williams Jr. I know he burned us last game. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. No, 2 days ago. He didn't hit for us, but he came very close, and it ended up turning into a blowout, but he still got to 5. And on Outlier here, you can go to alternate lines. We can set this to what Prize Picks has it at. I can't believe Prize Picks has this at 4.5. You're going to want to jump on this quick. So 4.5 is ridiculous. Everywhere else, they have it at 5.5. And he's got a tough matchup against Minnesota. But even in that last blowout, he still went. He had 4 assists in the first half, and then the game got out of control. He got 1 more assist. He ended with 5. Well, we have a tough matchup here, but he's been typically killing this line. Before that last game where he went for just 5, he went 6 straight games with 7 or more. So let's talk about the matchup for a minute. It is difficult. It's the Timberwolves. They're basically the best defense in the league. It seems they're 5th in assists allowed to shooting guards. So tough matchup. I'm not concerned about that. The 5 is just way too low. He's averaging 33.7 minutes per game, just 3 fouls per game. So not getting in foul trouble to where his minutes get reduced. But you can see he went for 5 in that last game against Brooklyn, and he ended up, they pulled the starters. He only went for 24.8 minutes in that last game. He's typically up here in the mid 30s. So I expect him to, even if he goes for like 25 minutes tonight and it turns into another crazy blowout, I expect him to at least hit that 5 because the dude is really good at facilitating. So feeling great about this play. I don't think this is going to be on the board very long. You guys are going to want to jump on this quick. Let's take a look at that over under, speaking of which. So we got a 212.5 over under, and the Timberwolves are favored by 12.5, which I typically say that I think the spread is too large. This might be too small of a spread. I really do think the Timberwolves could end up just like slaughtering the Grizzlies, and I'm still very happy to take this play. It's just way too low for him. Let's see, going back. By the way, if you guys want to check out Outlier, there's a link in the description of the video for a 7-day free trial. We've partnered up with them, so they're letting all of our viewers just check it out for 7 days, see how you like it. We love this app. It's the best statistical analysis app on the market by far. No one comes close. So definitely go check that out. Use it for 7 days. See how you like it. Maybe you want to subscribe to their service. We love it. So definitely check that out. Let's hop over to Daily Grind real quick, and then we'll wrap this up and send it over to Jordy. They've got this assist as his top play because it's so silly that it's at 4.5. This is just like, it looks like everyone has it at 4.5. I can't believe this. So we got a 53.37% odds to hit the over at a -135 according to DG odds, which is my favorite odds to check because in my opinion, it's the truest odds. They don't get into everything like a lot of these other odds makers. People might not know this, but if a large majority of the public bets in a certain direction, that'll show up on the odds on a lot of these odds makers. But DG gives you those true odds that surpasses that. But anyways, across the board, we got a -130 or higher everywhere. So definitely jump on this. I don't know how long it's going to be on the board. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for my two. And I'm going to pass it back over to Jordy to wrap this thing up.
Yeah, man. So to get into mine, before I do though, I just wanted to tell you guys again about Daily Grind. Daily Grind is the cream of the crop when it comes to DFS tools. They have, honestly, their pricing is very generous considering what they give you when you pay for them. You get the DFS optimizer and the DFS correlation tool are some of the best things I've ever seen. Like the correlation tool is awesome for things like CS2 and football. We don't have football right now, but we do have CS2 every single night, so that is fun. But the optimizer is what we use. And it just gives you all the odds makers right in front of your eyes, and you can see across the board, like all the odds makers for a play you're looking at, and the odds to hit percentage. It gets rid of like all of the crowd influence on a play, and it gives you the true odds to hit. So it puts it through like a crazy AI generator, and they get rid of all the muck around some of the plays. So it's a really cool tool. You guys should definitely go check them out. They're hooking up all of our viewers with 25% off right now. So if you use the link in the description below and use code BACKDOOR at checkout, they'll hook you guys up with that 25% off. So, all right, let's get into my plays here. So I'm starting out with D'Angelo Russell for over 5.5 assists. I feel pretty good about D'Lo in this game. Over the last 20, he's gone over this 12 times, so he's pretty consistent here. Over the last 10, 6, and he's done this 4 out of his last 5. With a monster 17 assist game against Utah, there is a lot of questions around LeBron James tonight. And if he does not play tonight, then I like this play even more because D'Lo's probably going to get a lot more time. He's already averaging 35 minutes a game, so we don't have to really worry about time as it is, but I think he'll just have to be more like active. But in the head-to-head, it does look like a tough matchup. They're ranked 9th to point guards, but the dude has done it every single time they've played the Clippers. He's gone 4 out of 4. And the last time he played them was the February 23rd, and he went for 10 assists against them. So that's our most recent sample size, and in that same month, early on, he went for 6. So I feel good about this play. If we look at the odds makers over here on DG, they have this at a 52.92% chance and a -132. And across the board, it's juiced up. So only one who doesn't have it favored to go over is FanDuel. But yeah, I feel really good about this play, so I'm taking that one for sure. My last play here is Ayo or Io, I don't know how you want to say his name, but Dosunmu for over 1.5 threes. I feel good about this play. He did just go for 0 against Detroit and burned a lot of people last night, but the dude is consistent in this category. He's gone over this 8 out of his last 10 games, 14 out of his last 20. And in the head-to-head, he's had some hit-or-miss games against Cleveland, but the most recent one, on the 14th of this month, he went for 4 threes. So it is a tough matchup for him. They're ranked 6th in threes allowed, but they're still giving up 3.6. and he's shooting 6.2 attempts and he's hitting 42% of them. So that's plenty. You know, we just got to get those attempts in, and I think he'll cash this for us. If we look at this one on Daily Grind, it's juiced to go under. In full transparency, it's a 51% to go under. So just proceed with caution, but you couldn't pay me to take an under like this. I mean, when a dude's been doing this more than half the season, I'm not going to be taking the under on that. If we look at injuries to the Bulls, no Torrey Craig, no Zach LaVine, and no Patrick Williams. So he's going to have to definitely be active tonight and, you know, get to playing. But, man, on this injury list, Lonzo Ball, I can't wait for that dude to come back. He's one of my favorite basketball players to watch. Hopefully he gets healthy soon, probably next year. But that's off topic. But, yeah, that's my two.
All right, guys. That's the four we're rolling with for the Daily Show. Make sure you, I don't know what I was going to say. I think we've covered everything. But we hope you guys have a great night. And if you don't mind, just hit that like button on the way out. I'm super stoked about this 6-game slate. And if you are a part of our Discord, we're about to hop in there and start getting after it, building out some slips. So have a great day, guys, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Good luck, guys.